Greetings and welcome to Class 5 Collection. Ecto Eric here. Hope you're doing well. So, I finally tracked this down and I really wasn't going to get it. Just because of the price. I mean, it's ridiculous for what he's asking for what it is. It's a Mcfarlane figure. You're starting to push into the NECA realm of price point for a figure. And for what it comes with and for what it is, do I think it's worth it? Absolutely not. But I did have some money off from Best Buy because I do buy a lot of stuff from there. So I think I had like $10 off. So they had it. I bought it early Friday morning because you can buy it online, in the store, and you can go pick it up. Well, I was gonna pick it up Friday, but things got busy at work and it got crazy at home. So I said, "Oh, I'll go first thing Saturday morning." So it's only the next town over. It's not a far drive, 15 minutes or so. So I drove over there. It was 10 of 9. I pull into the plaza where it is. I am not exaggerating. I should have did a video, but I got to think about videoing people. That's just kind of weird. But anyways, there was no kidding. It had to be over 200 people waiting in line Saturday morning to get into Best Buy. Now the weather, it was pouring. It was cold. Now where Best Buy is, there's a supermarket on the same, because it's a plaza, same building. They were stretched all the way into the Stop and Shop, which is our local grocery store. It looked like Black Friday, even though it was Saturday. So they must have been running like pre-Black Friday sales or whatever. I was like, oh hell no, that line. I waited 9 o'clock. They're only letting a handful of people in at a time. So okay. So while I was in the car, I said, deliver it to me. It wasn't bad. It was coming in on Sunday. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, whatever. So I go home, didn't think much about it. Sunday comes, it shows up. The box was wet, so I wasn't gonna open a wet box. Ew. So I cut it open. Now, when I cut it open, all I could see was this. They have a thing. Even Amazon does this. They take this part, put it face down in the box, then put the paper on top of this. Okay, so this part could get scratched, but whatever. So I pick it up, and then that sticker was right here, and I can't get this off, but it's a lot better than what it was. Heat guns do not work. So a lot of people said use a heat gun. Well, guess what? You put heat to plastic, you're gonna warp it. It's all warped to shit now up here. So I stopped that real quick. I just scraped it off. It's just a point. You're paying $35 freaking dollars, and so whoever did it does not collect toys. So if I was an inbox collector, oh yeah, they would have been go back, get my money back at least. So that out of the way, I'm gonna do my best to be objective and not be negative against it. I am not woohoo for this, totally not. And even with the Catwoman, if I find her, fine. I am not gonna pay 50, 60 to $90 that you scalpers want. It's a goddamn 7-inch freaking Catwoman. I'm looking to get myself the quarter-inch one for just a few bucks more from what they're asking. So I'd rather have the 1/4 than have the 6-inch or whatever the hell she is. So the packaging's okay. It's nice. Got that blue, and now he's got his new line, the deluxe theatrical edition. Ooh, Todd, you're getting really fancy since you're losing a license. Now I like this logo. I really do. I like the snow blowing across it. It's very nice. I think that's awesome. And over here, Batman Returns, and it's got Batman on this side, and it's got the 3 characters right here. I have zero interest in the Penguin. I'm not a Danny DeVito. Well, I was back when he was in Taxi. Outside of that, I really don't get. She was a very good Catwoman. I really, really do like her. I thought she was very, very good. Michelle Pfeiffer was on point. Very attractive, and she did her Selena Kyle in the beginning. Like, I just really enjoyed her in that film. Really, really do. And I like Anne Hathaway. I've been wanting to get my hands on a 1/6 scale Anne Hathaway, but just not in the budget. And you get the little window up here, and your legal bull that nobody gives a crap about. So like I said, if you're into it, fine. But it's just the price point kills me. It really does. like I said, if I do find a Catwoman for a decent price, I'll pick it up, but I'm not gonna pay scalping prices for it. All right, enough of that crap. Let's crack this open and see what we're dealing with. The sequel to Batman puts the Cave Crusader against his most fiendish opponents yet, the evil Penguin and the mysterious Catwoman. And here is Batman Returns with everything right out of the box. Except for the extra stand that he is standing on. It does come with a stand right here. Very nice. I appreciate Mcfarlane doing that because these come in handy not just for Mcfarlane figures but for NECA because they do not like to stand up on their own. Comes with a trading card, which I actually like. I like these. Some people don't, but I grew up in the 70s and 80s and we collected cards. So, yeah, it's good. Nice little read up right there. Mine really got bent, but that's all right. You won't notice it when it's in the binder. And he comes with two sets of hands. So he has fisted hands right out of the box. He has a gripping paw right there. Hold his batarang or grapple gun. Actually, this would be for the batarang, actually, because you could see. Because this paw right here is more suitable for the grapple gun. Now here is the batarang. Batarang is nice. It would have been nice if we would have got a the electronic one that he used when he was fighting the Penguin's goons that the little dog took off with. But you know, it is what it is. It's not bad. It's chunky, but it's something. And here is the grappling gun done in like a grayish. Don't know why. I thought it was black, but you know, whatever. But I like the gold, and it works. Not much. There's really no painted detail on it, but the gold stands out, so that's nice. Now, let's just see. Let's just see how hard this is to slap the grappling gun in there. Yeah, you really don't need the heat. You can slide it up there. I mean, I'll still heat it, but you technically don't. For the price point, it would have been nice if it would have come with a left and right for both of these, but you know, I'm asking too much. And you can slap in the batarang. Yeah, holds it pretty good too. I'm impressed. Not bad. Pretty cool. Okay, with the accessories out of the way. Actually, let's see how tall he is. Terrible. I always forget to do that. So, we're going to do that first. Excuse me, I just got to roll over here because I am too lazy to goddamn walk. But when you got a rolling chair, why not? There we go. Okay. Let's see. I can get myself a new ruler. So he stands with the ears 7.5 inches. Not too bad. Now let's take a look at him. I hate to say it, right off the bat, the neck looks so much better compared to the other two versions. I do have the other two right here. We'll take a comparison, but this looks so much better. That's how it should be. That's a huge improvement right there. Looks are good, color's good. I 92. I love the 89, but the 92, I just love this part of it. I just think that's so freaking cool. Got his trunks. He really does look pretty good. The cape is trash. It's crap. Uh, but that's, which I don't know why, because the one that came with a car, I think is cloth. And the other one, the single release that he did, the 89 version, I think has a cape like this. It's okay, but I don't know. For the price point you expect. When you do capes, like the one you did for Robin, from Batman and Robin, that cape was just astounding. It's thick. It's beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a butt kisser like a lot of people are with Mcfarlane. If you do a good job, I'll tell you. And if you don't, but this is subjective. This is my own opinion. Your mileage will vary, and that's fine. That's is the back of it. But I'm not wrong. When you use stuff that like Spin Master would do. I mean, come on, Todd, step up the game a little bit. And I know you can do it because you've done it better with other figures. So that's a kind of a downgrade for me. Yeah, it's wired, but it's just I hate to feel it. It's like that paper trash dollar store, and he charges you over $35. So yeah, I've seen many videos. People, oh my god, it's the best Batman ever. It's good. It's not the best. It's good. Um, Articulation. It's probably gonna be like the others. He can get his little T pose out when he wants. He can do the 360. He can get got double elbow right there, so he can like that. And these are sharp, so be careful. Not that they're sharp, but they could break because they're especially as they get older. I just have a swivel. I don't see no joint there, but that's all right. You can't kick a little bit because of the diaper, so it was restricted. Kick back a little bit. But I gotta say, at least out of the box, it does handle pretty well. That's all I can get out of this one. Is this one the same thing? Yep. I'm not gonna push it any further than that, which is kind of sad. You really should be able to get at least a 90 out of there. Then you got your up and down, side to side, a little bit. And does he have toe? Yeah, he does. Useless toe articulation. Okay. And of course, he can't move his head, which is correct. Can he crunch a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. He can go back a little bit. Actually, quite a bit. He does better going back than he does forward. And that's nice that it is sculpted, so you don't lose it, because sometimes there's a heaping gap. So it doesn't look too bad. I love this. I really do. I think that's pretty wild. So I'm going to bring out the others, and we'll take a look at the three of them together. So here are the three together. Now this was with the Batmobile. This was the single release, and this is the newest one, the 92 Batman Returns. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the cow is so much better because over here you got just the regular head. So that the neck looks so much better, in my opinion. I think so. Let me get over here. Sorry about that, but yeah, it does look a lot better. So kudos on that part of it. Um, I mean, the proportions are good. I do like it. Um, and so this, like I said, this is the one that came with the Batmobile, and that was a fiasco in itself. No one talks about that though. But when he released in the Flash movie, when he released the Batmobile the first time, and it came with the gray canopy for some reason, don't know why, but it did. I was like, yeah, no. Then 3 months later or so, he released the 89 with the correct canopy, and he threw in the figure. So everybody that scrambled and bought the first one, a few months later, what's he do? He releases another Batmobile, the right canopy, with a figure for the same price. Wow, did he pork a lot of people? Wow, I would have been ticked if I would have bought the one with the wrong canopy, and then a few months later you end up getting the figure with it. Now with the cape, I I just watched it and I don't remember the cape being this short. I really don't. Maybe, but this is the single release, so I don't know. I really don't. I don't recall the cape being that short. Maybe if you do remember, let me know. I'm probably gonna go back upstairs later and watch it because I got today off. So, but again, the same fabric except for the first one, you actually got cloth, and I prefer this one. I don't care about the. I know a lot of people love the wire and cape. It it doesn't bother me because for the simple reason I like it draping. With this one out of the box, it's already pinched. You have to fight with it. You got to mess with it. You can do it, of course, but it's just me. It's just a. But I rather have this fabric than that. It's crap. It's crap. And I've seen so many reviews. People like, oh my god, best Batman ever. Now, it's good. Is it an improvement? The body is definitely an improvement. The neck's definitely an improvement. The cape is still trash. Uh, but yeah, I mean, this looks good. He's got his lips where these really don't. Like this one really doesn't look too much like Keaton. A little bit, but nothing. I know it's a 1/10 scale, so you're not going to get. And of course, the color is way off on that. So, but hey, we got it. I'm glad that we have it. Am I sorry I picked up that one? Not at all. And I saved money on it, so I got it cheap. And like I said, I was a little ticked off with the box, but yeah, it's no big deal. It cleaned up well. And speaking of box, this is cool. I love this artwork on the inside. You get the Batmobile, you got Gotham City. Almost looks like the front to the Hall of Justice a little bit there. But I like it. I thought that was a very very nice little touch. So kudos on that. Happy I got it. The price point I'm not happy with, but I didn't pay for it full price. So, but hey, I mean that's it. I mean, it. But man, I think he looks beefier. Christ, he's even bigger. Yeah, yeah, he is because these guys. This one, yeah, I think he's a little bigger. I just think it's and same stand. So, but I do like him. So I'm glad I have it. Catwoman, like I said, if I find her for a reasonable price, I'm not gonna go paying scalper prices. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for putting up for me. I hope you well wherever you are. Stay safe. Keep collecting. Peace.